in a way or so, they try to attain one or two maybe heights or something. Also, I want to talk about the traits of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs are consistent in everything they do. We could see what Arthur said. Arthur said when he started his fish farming, like what he told me a few minutes ago, he said the fish farming was so hard, it was difficult for him because he's a man. But for me as a lady, maybe it would be easier for us. And I was like, really? So how did you start? And seeing what he actually did for me, I mean, what he actually said was it really touched me these few minutes I mingled with him. And then he told me that he was just constant. No matter what they said, no matter the plan, no matter the frustration, he was so consistent in whatever he was doing because he knew where he's going to. Another person I want to talk about who is very dear and close to me is Neka Barry. Neka Barry is a lawyer and he's the president of Jonah Research Initiative. Neka started with 0 naira in January 2012. He started with no money and he developed this NGO for youth to educate the youth in all parts of Nigeria. And today, the Imo State government has brought over his plans. Abia State government, Jigawa State, and all other states have also brought into his plans. Arthur actually said that it's not easy to bring up an idea and to start it. Sometimes you can bring up an idea and someone buys over it. Sometimes some people are not ready to help you. If at all they want to help you, they demand for a profit or something. If I want to do a show like this, I could ask a few friends of mine, please could you assist me? And the friend is like, okay, I'll assist you. What's my game? So it's really not easy being an entrepreneur. Also, entrepreneurs are willing to take risks. For example, I try to use examples because we all know the traits of entrepreneurs because we are all here today because we are entrepreneurs. Now, I want to talk about the sports newspaper, Complete Sports. I'm not really a sport person, but I listened to him about 2 days ago when he gave his interview. And he said he took the risk to resign from Guardian newspaper. And he started with 6,500 naira. And today, Complete Sports is one of the biggest and the largest read newspaper in Nigeria today. That is an entrepreneur. And that is what I feel each and every one of us are here today. It doesn't matter how hard it is, or maybe you feel down, or you just feel, I don't have the capacity or the money. But trust me, you're being here today. I don't know what to say actually. Your being here today is just one of the stepping stones to a greater height. In conclusion, most great men today made it today because while others were sleeping, they toiled all through the night. This is the word of Reverend Father Dr. Umare. Thank you very much.
All right. Are you going? For Arthur, I feel like hugging you. All right, thank you so much. Okay, clap for us now. And you know it's not easy to speak. It's not easy to speak. If I give you this microphone, I'm sure you will. Yeah, you forget what. But once you forget you. Okay. I used to dream about being a motivational speaker. And I remember one day they gave me the microphone to speak for just 30 minutes. It seemed like the longest 30 minutes. I finished within 15 minutes and they said, is that what? I said, yes, that's all. And everybody got confused. So put your hands together for them again. Wonderful. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to call the final speaker. Not the final. The last speaker for tonight. I asked the organizers, I said, why are you not talking about money? Because one of the major issues for entrepreneurs is funding. The serious one. You know, and then I've been caught to the quagmire. I run my own business. I resigned from the British Council as head of training in March 2010 to set up my own business. But I discovered that it's been tough. That's why I'm tempted to go back to full employment. There are several offers. Some say, go take it, raise capital with it. Some are saying, no, better face your business and build it. And I'm caught. Maybe somebody tonight will help me make that decision. I have offers. I love my business. I don't know what I should do. I love the money they're offering me. But I'm sure when they pay me, I'm going to be tired. I'm going to say yes for the rest of my life. You know, and I love what I do. So somebody needs to help. Yes? Yes?
Okay, I'd like to say that, you know, you always get those tempting offers, especially when you, maybe, you know, sometimes you just decide that it's a wake-up call for you, I want to start my own business. Then you don't have 100% conviction that what you're doing would work. So the temptation to look back, you know, and you shouldn't fall for it. It's a trap. It's a trap. You're going to get caught up in that employment, but you're not really sure the company will survive.
Wow.
Yes, I assure you, I have tried it.
Wow. Okay, can we clap for her? Are you ready to do my free work? Some of them are very permanent, some are temporal. Okay, thank you very much. That's that you said me. One of my aunties will say, never look back because rivers never flow backwards. Is that correct? They're always flowing forward. Okay, thank you very much. Now, to speak to us about, okay, this will answer my question. Are you passionate about your business? Put your hands together for Mr. Kunle Olujobi. Put your hands together for him. He's a real estate attorney. You're not as well, sir.
I'm very happy to be here. And I got charged to be here because Upon came to me and said I should help him with the materials. And the more I helped him, the more I realized that you must put your money where your mouth is. So you must do something to help him actualize it. Now, I have a different answer for you from what she said. The question first is, who are you? See, for me, there are three kinds of people. There are businessmen, there are managers, and there are those who work. Businessmen are born. Simple. That's why you can be illiterate and still make a lot of money. If you close your eyes anywhere you find yourself, whether in the bush, in your village, or in the most expensive part of the world, close your eyes and open it. Whatever your eye beholds is money in the hand of the person who understands that thing, whatever it is. So, those who are businessmen just have the inkling for what will make money. Now, doesn't mean they know how to manage it. No. If they're lucky, they are somehow managers as well. But they're businessmen first. Then you have managers. Managers go to the Harvards, and the Princetons, and the Yales, and they be in Lagos Business School. They will know the graphs and interpret it. Me, I'm a businessman. I'm a terrible manager. I'm not good at it at all. But I recognize that there are people who will not know the idea. They won't have it. But you put it in their hands, and they will run with it. Because they are managers. They know how to manage people, the resources, they can put the graph together. The only thing I know about figures is the bottom line. Does it make profit or not? How you get there, I don't know. Right? But I know myself. The third are those who work. They work on the direction of others. But those three ways you can get to the top. Don't mix it up. Don't think you have to be a businessman to make it. No. People work in Mobile, in USA, in all these big companies, and they take the company from what was handed to them to another level. And they didn't do anything else. The company has been doing the same thing it's been doing, but they've been expanding its business, its horizon, and making a lot of money for themselves and for the company. And they get to the top. So, you must first ask yourself, who am I? Am I a business person? If you're not a business person, don't do business because others do it. That's why 80% of businesses fail. Most businesses don't succeed. Because others just copy what others are doing. They're doing business, I must do business. No! Some people are very good at management. Let them stay where they are. If you give my wife 10 naira or 10 million, you come back and meet it with the interest the bank gives you. But she will not put it into anything. she's not a business person. And I admire that because she knows who she is. Her own is, I go to work, I do my best to get to the top. The money they give me, I budget it every month. And I live within my means. Simply. Me, I'm a risk taker. I must win it and lose it, and win it and lose it, and hopefully I'll get to an equilibrium where I'll be okay. Right? Because I cannot work in the same place for 30 years, I'll die. So in fact, I cannot live in my own house for 30 years. I must move. So you must know who you are. That's the first thing. Identify who you are. Then, once you know who you are, passion for what you do comes naturally. I always ask people, what do you do? When you tell me, do you enjoy what you do? Will you do it if you're not paid to do it? Because I got this program, Dragons Den, in BBC network, knowledge. They will not put money into anything you want to do if you're still working somewhere else. That means you're not sure. You must be ready to lose a shirt. So you must have passion for what you do. Our problem here is that there's no spirit of excellence. People will do things and just put it together and expect you to accept it because they have no passion for what you do. Once you identify who you are, you get better at what you do. In getting better at what you do, you establish a reputation for it. I believe that you should spend your 20s acquiring all the degrees in the world that you can acquire. You spend your 30s getting good at what you do and acquiring a reputation. Because if you're good at what you do, hear what I'm saying. If you're good at what you do, society cannot resist you. Society will look for you because you're good.